So tell me about some everyday toxins people may come in contact with that they aren't aware of.
Oh my goodness, that's a wonderful topic. Toxins, environmental toxins, toxins that everybody's exposed to is growing rapidly. Just open your cabinet at home. Open your sink under their sink cabinets. You have toxins everywhere. If you're not buying organic, chemical-free dishwasher detergents, household cleaning supplies, you are accumulating toxins. Toxins is taking over our children. We have plastics everywhere. We have black plastics, and we are all hearing the BPA. And BPA is actually a very, very dangerous element, which in something that we might look into later on called endocrine disruptors, because BPAs are actually competing for positions on the estrogen receptor, acting like estrogen, so acting like hormones, and making women, especially our women, feel like they have a lot of estrogen, and meanwhile, and that in turn can lead to cancer. So BPAs, where can you find those? You find them in your drinking water bottles. A lot of them are not BPA free. You have a lot of plastics in your home, and I always encourage you to look at the plastics that you have. Plastics in your home, and also food packaging. And also, what about hair dye, tattoos, and all those things that also have some form of chemicals in them. And it's not just BPA that's the problem. We have all the types of different chemicals that actually compete for different receptors in our body and disrupt the normal flow of the rhythm of hormones in our system. The water we drink, what about that exposure? What about the water? Because water, some people are on the city water and some people are on well water. City water has a lot of hormones in them. They actually comprise of a lot of hormones in the city water. And those are some of the things that if we don't have a good filter, we run into the disadvantage of drinking this toxic laden water that's just filled with a lot of toxins. Well water, if it's not filtered correctly, also even contains a lot of contaminants from treating the grass and the lawn, trying to make it look really nice. And what about that? Pesticides, herbicides that we use at home to kill all the weeds. And when the children run on the grass, we get all the exposures to those. And even us as adults, when we go outside, we get exposed to those, we inhale them, and they're all around us. There's so many ways that we get all this toxicity in our environment, not to talk of the combustion, just, so many people driving. We're driving more now instead of taking our to walking or riding to walk. Yes, we are definitely in urban areas, but we run the risk of a lot of carbon dioxide. We haven't, we also even run a lot of risk of secondhand smoking, which we cannot avoid, and also chemical plants. We have a lot of chemical plants. We have a lot of oil rigs, and also that all produce very, very toxic byproducts as well. And we also have different different agricultural plants that use a lot of pesticides. So we cannot alienate ourselves from the amount of toxins that we're exposed to on a daily basis. And all those toxins, if this is just a few that I'm going through, all end up resulting to toxic burdens in our bodies.